Alright, hey guys, what's up? Some here, bringing you a overview review of Ghost Ultimate Utility app on the App Store by Brass Monkey. Anyways, you want to open your App Store, go to search, just search Brass. It'll be the first autocomplete. You can click on that, then check out all the apps. There's tons of them. There's utilities all the way back up to Modern Warfare 2. So if you're still playing that game, you can get it for that. If you play the newer ones, you can get them for that. And there's the screenshots in the description that'll give you the entire overlay of everything the app will do and stuff like that. Download it. You can see in the bottom right hand corner is my promo code, so if you want to use that you can. If you can't see, it's TU09. It basically gives me some support for my YouTube channel and stuff like that, so you can use it if you want. If you don't have to, you don't have to use it all. I just want to bring you guys this app and show you how cool it is. I didn't actually use my own promo code because that kind of feels like cheating, but this is where you enter it if you want to enter it. If you do decide to use it, thank you. I appreciate it very much. If you're wondering what it stands for, it just stands for the Unforgivable 09, hence TU09. Here you can see all of the apps, and we're going to click Weapons to open up the Weapons app. In Weapons you can scroll left to right to see the weapons in that category, up and down to see the different categories. They have all the categories from assault rifles to marksman rifles to the other ones like the riot shield and stuff like that. And they have them all there. You can click on them, it'll show you the stats for each individual one. We'll go up to that later. Next, you want to click on secondary weapons. Secondary weapons will show you the pistols, they're all there again, and the launchers are all there. Once you've selected your weapon and click get stats, it'll show you this little chart, and this chart's probably the best thing about this app. On the y-axis, it'll give you your damage readout from 0 to 100, and on the x-axis is your distance. The next tab, kill shots, is really cool because it'll give you a basic readout from far and close, different hitboxes, and how many bullets it'll take to kill a person in those hitboxes. After that's reviews, which I'm sure the creator of this app, the developer, will add reviews. And then next after that is challenges, which will be camos and stuff will be added in later. Next we have the compare guns, which is another really cool app inside this app, and you can compare any two guns, and what it's going to do is give you a breakdown from closest range damage per bullet to ADS time, which I believe is all the same on assault rifles, but anyways, it'll give you a check mark to which gun has the advantage, and then at the bottom it'll give you a total check mark, so you can kind of get a quick view of which gun is better. And it doesn't have to be assault rifle versus assault rifle, it could be riot shield versus assault rifle, or sub versus assault rifle. Next we have perks, and it's kind of just a way to keep track of your perks. You can click on the lock status to change it to unlocked, you can click on the unlocked to change it to locked, depending if it's not unlocked from the beginning of the prestige. In the top right, you can click prestige to reset everything to the beginning of the prestige, so you don't have to go through and click unlock to each individual one to set it back up. And you can click on the description to get a description of the perks, which is pretty cool. Some perks might not do exactly what you thought they did. Most of them do though, so there's that. It's kind of helpful for some people. And next we have Scorestreaks, which is kind of like the perks. You can kind of just keep track. It's not completed yet because when you hit unlock, it unlocks them all. But you can see them all, and you can see what categories they're in, and basically get a description of them. So it's not the most useful app, but it's kind of useful if that's your type of thing. If you have trouble remembering which each perk does or something like that, then this is good for you. But it's something there. At least it's not included, you know? At least they have it. Next is the equipment, and basically it gives you a description of what the equipment does. And yes, it's not finished. The other pictures will be added. It also tells you how many squad points it'll be to unlock that. Next we have clan messages, which you can invite people via text message, emails, friends on Facebook, and followers. They have preset messages that you can invite people if you don't want to do a real message yourself. And basically you could just send messages back and forth, which if you have a clan, that could be very useful. Next is other unlockables, which is attachments and prestige symbols. Here you can get a description and kind of an example where you should use it, like a recommendation. They have them all here if you wonder what any of them did. All of them are pretty accurate and really useful because some of the just the charts that give you when you're actually creating class aren't exactly perfect, and these clear it up a little bit more. So if you're really trying to build the best class with the best attachments, this is where you need to be. And as you can see, they have all the attachments here, so there's not one that's not accounted for, so they have them all, and you can read all of them and see what they do. Also in the other unlockables, they have prestige symbols, so if you see somebody on Call of Duty and you don't know what prestige they are, now you can look it up and be like, that guy's first, third, fifth, or whatever. And yeah, they also give you a rundown of how the prestige works in that game. So yeah. Next they have ghost maps, which I believe is not finished. I think eventually it'll have layouts of the maps, but right now it just gives you descriptions of them. I also believe that there's some maps in here that are DLC maps that give you a description of them, so if you're wondering what some of the future DLCs hold, that's kind of in there. Next we have awards and trophies. It's kind of just a checklist to see what you've unlocked. So you can click unlock, and they have them all here, and I'm sure it'll be updated when the DLC comes out, when they add more achievements to the game and stuff like that. So as you can see, they're all here, and you can brag to your friends, which will bring up your email. So you can be like, hey, I have unlocked all of the gamer score in Call of Duty Ghosts, suck that. Or suck on that, rather. Next we have create a class, which is not finished, but is very cool. I've seen it in the other versions of Ultimate Utilities for Black Ops 2 and stuff like that. And basically you can create a virtual class inside there. So if you're on the go, you're not on your Xbox, and you think of an amazing class or a class you want to try out that sounds fun, this is a way to do it. You can create it on the go on your phone, and then once you get back, you can look at your phone for reference. Next we have Gunfinder, and this is a pretty cool perk. You can search categories by primary, or you can go Pacific with assault rifles or large machine gun snipers, whatever, shotguns, pistols, and then you can search for the highest or of the lowest with these specific things, from ADS times to reload speed to magazine size to close range damage per bullet, all this other stuff. You know, it's pretty cool, and it'll give you a list of all the ties or the best ones, so it's a really cool app if you're looking for a certain gun that does a certain thing. Next we have KD ratio calculator, and here you can basically calculate your KDR and also your win-loss ratio. So if you want to have a 2.0 win-loss and your win-loss is a 1, basically that's really simple. But if it was more complex with KDR especially, you could basically figure out how many kills it would take or how many wins it would take without losing to get to where your KDR that you want is desired at. So like say you want a 2.0 KDR and you have a 0.75, it'll tell you how many kills you need to get to that KDR. It's really cool. It's one of the bigger things in this app, and I don't believe it's completed yet, but it will be. It's pretty awesome. Also, you can send it to brag to your friends if you want to show off your KDR on Call of Duty Ghosts, then you can do that as well. Next we have the in-chat system, which is Pomebox. Basically it tells you on this screen what are the things you can do, which chat, exchange gamertag, make friends, you know, challenge others to 1v1 / clan battles, enjoy yourself. That sounds kind of weird, but yes, you can accept the terms, use the app, and it's really, really good because everyone that has this app is going to be a Call of Duty Ghosts pretty much fanatic if they're going to download this app or use this app. They're going to be playing the game, they're going to have the game. So if you want to run a spawn trap and you're like, hey, I'm looking for people to run a spawn trap, add this gamer tag, then you can do that. So that's really, really cool. Next we have news and polls, which is what it says, news and polls. I get a message a day. I'm sure there'll be other ones like, oh, DLC's coming out this month, just updates and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. And here right now the poll is, what's your favorite assault rifle? Just if you want to see a general, just Call of Duty, like what are the players voting for. I voted Honey Badger, and it actually won. A lot of people like the Honey Badger. I didn't know that. I thought most people would like the MSB, or MS, what the fuck is that gun called? The MSBS, because that gun's complete shit. Anyways, Call of Duty News is another tab you can click on, from just like things that tell you how to get Kim strikes to, hey, this DLC is coming out, this is what it's going to have, stuff like that. I'm sure it's going to be on there. Next tab is the Call of Duty calendar, which will tell you when DLC comes out, when it's announced, and stuff like that. But for now, there's nothing announced, so it's nothing's really on there right now. There's also the Twitter feed tab, the Brass Monkey News tab, and past polls. Past polls is most interesting to me because I don't really care about the Twitter feed or Brass Monkey News, but it is your preference. Next, you have your player card, which you can log in to your Call of Duty Elite thing, which is what it is. Next is really cool, you have videos, which here you can click on edit, and then I change Joust to my own YouTube account. And basically once you do that, what's going to happen is that instead of linking you to Gauche or whoever, you will link you to me or whoever you put in. So yeah, it's really, really cool. If you don't want to go on YouTube, the app, or do this, if you just want to get to their channel immediately, open this app, go to videos, click on the person you love to watch, click on it, and watch their videos. As you see here, I pulled up my YouTube page and you can see my flawless crib preview and all my other videos, and that's basically all it does. It's just a quick way, convenientness, that's all. It's really cool. I kind of like it. I might use it for drifters videos and stuff like that. Next we have other apps, which right now just links you to the same app that you're already on, and eventually it'll be, you know, edited and stuff like that. And then we also have the online store, so if you want to buy Brass Monkey, you know, items, you can do that. Next we have settings, which is kind of cool. You can adjust the background brightness and change the actual background. I'm sure more backgrounds will be added, or eventually maybe your own custom backgrounds. So there's that. There's also the owner information where you can set your console, you can set your gamer tag, you can set your first name if you forget that for some reason, your email address, your prestige level, your current game level on that prestige, your Call of Duty Elite username, and the Call of Duty Elite password if you have trouble remembering those. That's a convenient place to keep it safe and remember it. And last, you have the suggestion box, which is kind of cool. You can tell your friends about the app, you can Facebook it, post it on Facebook, Twitter it, and email it. And then you can also email the developers directly and be like, your app is great, your app is God mode, your app sucks, you can see me, I cannot type here. And yeah, you can also say yes, you want updates and stuff like that. So yes, this is the app. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to download it, there's a link on the side of the screen for the App Store and Google Play. As you can see, these ultimate utility apps are not exclusive to Call of Duty. You can see there's a Battlefield 4 one there, so that could be super convenient. There's also an emblem editor, so if you're still playing Black Ops and you still edit emblems, there's that. That's kind of cool, so you can make your own emblems or copy and paste, whatever you want to do. And there's also like YouTuber specific ones like Silent Chaos and Drifter, Ask Drifter, Ask Silent Chaos and stuff like that. And there's a Battlefield 3 one, so if you're into that too, there's all that, and you can use my promo code on any of them that'll allow you to use a promo code. So it doesn't just have to be the Call of Duty Ghost one. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. If you guys want to leave a like or a comment to support me, that'd be great. If you want to download the app and support the developers and then support me by using code, you don't have to use the code, you don't have to download the app, don't feel obligated to do either of them. But thank you for watching.